Today, I'm about to address a myth. Myth. I know it's been a while, guys. Have you subscribed? Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Watch my other videos. I make a lot of videos on immigration. This is not necessarily about immigration itself, like immigration programs, but it's vital. Okay, this is very, very, very important. Okay, so please stay tuned. Share this video, like this video. Okay, again, because I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, which means I'm allowed to give you professional advice on immigration and even charge for it. If you need help with your immigration plan, anything to do with Canadian immigration, please book a consultation on my website, www.mileleimmigrationservices.ca. Okay, all right. Myth. Is it possible to go abroad, make money, and go home? You know, and I know this video, I think it's going to have mixed, it's going to give people mixed reactions. And it's okay. Okay, it's okay if this video triggers you one way or another. Okay, I'm just here to give hope, because myself, that's what I do. I'm here to encourage people to come abroad, whether you're coming here short term or long term. Okay, I know I've been there. I've been you who is outside Canada looking to come in. So I'm taking myself back to those days, and I will tell you how it looks now that I have seen it here and I know what's possible. Okay, so is it possible to leave everything behind? And is it even worthwhile? Not just possible, is it even worthwhile to leave everything behind, to leave your job maybe at the ministry or wherever at the parastatal? Does it make sense to leave that if you get an opportunity? This is if you get the opportunity to come here. Is it worthwhile to leave that? 5 years, 10 years, come abroad, goal of making money and going home. You do not want to come and settle here, and that is okay, because we all have different priorities and different goals. Not everybody is made to immigrate and live in a different country altogether forever. Okay, that is for me and other people like me. Okay, and I do address those people in the immigration programs. Okay, because there are people like me who came here, they've settled, we've built a life here, and we are building a future for ourselves and for our grandchildren and great-grand, and actually for the future generations. We wanted to change the whole trajectory. We wanted to change history for our children. Those are the people who come here and settle. But there are other people who are happy where they are, but maybe they would want more money, they would want more resources to do more, but they're not able to get those resources in their countries. Okay, and especially people who are coming from third world countries like myself, like a country like Kenya, come on, okay, whereby not everybody has same equal opportunities of getting that, good earning. Okay, so I'm addressing those people. Okay, I'm addressing those people because there is hope, and that is if you get an opportunity. I believe you can come here, you can sacrifice. Remember, everything is a sacrifice, and with a bigger sacrifice comes a bigger reward, my friend. Okay, bigger sacrifices come with big rewards. That's what you're looking at. So yes, it's possible, and we shall see. So I'll walk you through how to do it, and I'll also give you a scenario. I'll give you an example so that you see exactly what you can make. Then you ask yourself, would I go for that or not? Is it worthwhile or not? Okay, so so let's get started, my friend. Okay, I told you that when I was looking to go abroad, the greatest discouragement I got was actually from people who were abroad for many reasons that I don't know. Okay? Yes, there are people who are here who always tell you, please don't go abroad, don't come abroad, oh, it's hard. Yes, it's very hard. It's not easy. This is not a walk in the park, but it's doable. It's very much doable if you have the right frame of mind, if you have the right priorities in place, if you have the right spirit, my friend. Okay, so don't let anybody discourage you. Come figure it out, see it for yourself. If it's too hard, go back home. You still have a home to go back to, but give it a try if you get that opportunity. Okay, so Step number one of coming abroad to make money. Step number one, ask yourself. First, evaluate yourself where you are. How much are you earning? What is your potential? And what is the potential you have for the next 5 or 10 years? Don't go beyond 10 years. What is your potential in that place where you are for 5 years or 10 years? Then ask yourself, what if an opportunity has presented itself to go abroad? Would you take it, knowing that going abroad, you're still going to start from zero? It's very hard. You're going to be alone. You're leaving your family behind. Okay? You're going to be leaving that job that you thought was secure. Okay? That is maybe giving you 70, 80, 100,000 Kenya shillings a month, 150 a month, right? Ask yourself. So make sure you first evaluate your situation and your immediate potential. Okay? Get a plan. Plan. You can never overplan. Okay? Plan in advance. Get an entry, a during, and an exit plan. Okay? How you're going to enter this country, what you're going to do when you're in this country, and what you will do immediately you hit your goal, because you have one goal: make money, make moolah. We just hear your goal is just to make money. The same way we say you leave, you go to the city, you make money. Okay? Assume that's the assumption you're making, that you're just going abroad to make money and go home. So what's your exit plan the moment you get your goal? Okay? Number two, getting a goal requires you have a timeline. Give yourself a realistic and reasonable timeline. 5 years or 10 years. Don't do anything less than 5 years. And I'll tell you why. Giving yourself a 2-year timeline is not realistic. Excuse me, because you're coming here as a newcomer, okay? So you're still going to go through maybe some challenges of settling and figuring out, the whole time change and all that. So give yourself time so that you have some time to, to figure things out, okay? And also to establish yourself. So 2 years, you'll just have landed when you start thinking of going back. So 5 to 10 years is a good plan. Be realistic, my friend, okay? Number three, oh, I can't overemphasize this. What will you do with the money you make when you go back home? Are you just gonna carry it in a sack and go put it under your mattress and feel the warmth? No. Have a good plan, an investment plan, okay? Because you want to make money, be able to go invest it in a way that it gives you security, so that it compensates the 5 years or the 6 years or the 10 years that you are not home. Okay, my friend? Yes, what will you do with that money? Have that in mind. Then, so you come here. Hooray, congratulations, you're here. Number one, my friend, when you have this kind of a goal to make money, being choosy is not an option. Okay? No. Don't come here choosing, especially jobs, because your satisfaction here is money. Your motivation is money, okay? So this is not one of those times whereby you say that you're looking for job satisfaction or job title, especially job title satisfaction, okay? You could be lucky to get that good job that you want with the job title that you want and gives you the money that you want. But also come with an open mind that if that is not possible, you'll take whatever is available and make it work. Okay? Yes, you will do whatever it takes to make it work. Okay? So money is your goal, my dear. Okay? The other one, while you're here, do not cut your ties back home. No, remember your future is back home. This is just a temporary, it's a short-term plan. Being here, you're here to earn and go. Earn and park. Okay? Yeah, so your ties, your networks back home, they are still king, because you want to be able to go and reestablish yourself when you go back home. So keep your friends close. Okay? Then, when you're here, my friend, oh my God, live light. Live light like a bird. Yes. Please do not get carried away. It's so easy to get carried away in this country and adopt the lifestyle here. It can be very addictive, this abroad lifestyle. You do not want to get yourself, knee deep. No, you do not want to get there. You don't want to go so deep in this lifestyle. So live light. How do you live light? When you come here, don't get into the credit cards. Don't get yourself into debt. No, you're here to make money, not get debt. So avoid credit cards unless you want a prepaid credit card. Avoid those things like crazy, like a plague. Avoid them, okay? The other one, live below your means, my friend. Know your goal. So you're not here to impress people. You're not here, to show off and, no. That's not your goal. So live below your means, okay? The other one, please don't come buying property in this country. No, property is too much of a liability. Okay, you don't come here buying a house. Rent. With rent, you only owe rent to the landlord, nothing else. Okay, you're not trying to build equity, because the moment you buy that house, it's gonna come with its extra expenses, maintenance, property taxes. You do not want to get there, because that's an extra 1,000, trying to maintain a house. You don't need that. Okay, so don't buy property. That's unnecessary baggage, and you know what, house prices could drop, so don't do that. Again, we said live below your means. Why? Because you want delayed gratification. You know your goal. You know what it is you're looking for. So keep your eyes on the goal. The other one, please do not come here and start financing cars. No. Don't come here and finance that $40,000, $30,000 car. No, that's no way to live. You want to make as much money and take as much money out of this country. So how do you do that? Come get a gently used car, okay, about 5,000-6,000 cash. Buy it cash off Kijiji or any other platform, such that the only expenses you will have with that car is insurance and gas, nothing else. That's all per month. Okay, so don't go financing cars, my friend. Okay, again, it's also, live below your means. You'll get a car when you go back home. Okay, the other thing, my friend, ignore people's plea for money, whether it's in this country or back home. Tell people you're broke. Actually, act broke. Okay, act broke. Let everybody know you're broke. People don't like broke people. Okay, yeah, people do not want broke people. The moment people know you're broke, they're not going to be calling you for their unnecessary harambes, baby showers. Even in this country, so many of those little contributions, everybody calling you here and there. You don't need them. Okay, you can always deal with your own emergencies when they come. After all, you have free healthcare here, so you're not going to be doing fundraisers for bills, hospital bills. So, but that's different. That's only for people who are here short term. Okay, so avoid joining those chamas, those groups, funeral groups, avoid those. Okay, it's too many of those groups taking you 50, 100 here and there within a month, that that is going to be sabotaging your future goal. Okay, the other thing, my friend, make yourself uncomfortable. Yes, you be uncomfortable in this country, because there's that tendency. Remember, I say there's a tendency to become comfortable. It's very easy to become comfortable in this country, and that's why a lot of people's dreams have died, because they came and they became comfortable. So avoid being comfortable. How do you be uncomfortable? I'll tell you how to be uncomfortable: by living below your means, because you know what you want. Okay, then the other, be ready. So how do you achieve this? How are you going to achieve making all this money? Be ready to do 2 jobs. And when I say 2 jobs, the best way to go about it, you don't necessarily have to do 2 jobs. If you have one good job that is paying you nothing less than 80,000 Canadian dollars a year, don't take anything less than that. If that is not forthcoming, and because I know that may require you to retrain, or it may even take time to get that kind of a job, then because you want to get the highest amount of money in the shortest time possible, consider taking shift jobs, okay, that do not necessarily need you to retrain, and take 2 jobs. That way you can work around your schedules. You can structure your work and the shifts that you want. One job make sure you take a 40-hour job. Okay, the main job is 40-hour. The other one, you take like a 20-hour shift job somewhere. That would be the second part-time job. Okay, give yourself one full day for break, because you do not want to get burnt out. Okay, no, you still want to have that one day that you can sleep in, be in your PJs, watch Netflix and do stuff. Okay, so make sure then when you're doing those shift jobs, you are working 60-hour shift, 60 hours per week. Okay, some jobs you're actually going to find that they can give you 10-hour shifts for 4 days. You want that kind of a job whereby you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 hours every day. Okay, then go home. So 6 to 6, 7 to 7. Okay, those jobs are they're in plenty here. And make sure that these jobs do not pay you anything less than $25 an hour. Because once now you're doing $25 an hour and you're doing 60, that translates to that one good job that we talked about there that is giving you 80,000 Canadian dollars a month. Okay, so if you're making 80,000 Canadian dollars a month, and I say those are jobs that you can find in care jobs, group homes. There's a video that I made about, jobs that actually pay a lot of money. I'm going to tag that video at the description part of this video. Please watch it. So you find that you can find those jobs easily, and they don't need you even to go back to school to be able to get them. But once you get that 80,000 a year, remember there's the tax man. So take 30% out. Okay, 30% out, you still have about 52,000 Canadian dollars to take home. 52,000 Canadian dollars to take home. Of course, you are going to be living while you get that money. Okay, remember what I said about living light. Don't go renting those apartments that I show you here in Calgary, those fancy apartments. Don't do that. Get shared accommodation. Shared accommodation, you can still rent that kind of an apartment, but 2 of you or even 3 people. Okay, nice apartments. You get your own bedroom and maybe your own bathroom, and you guys can share a kitchen. Okay, so do that such that you do not spend over 500 Canadian dollars a month. Don't on rent. 400 max. Okay, then remember, you didn't finance a car. So your car, the only thing you're spending on your car, you need a car. The only thing, especially to move from one job to the other, the only thing that you're spending on that car is insurance and gas. So give yourself 200. Okay, of course you're going to eat while you do these 2 jobs. So give yourself about 300 Canadian dollars for food on your own. And that's reasonable and good life. Okay, as far as eating is concerned. So, and then give yourself, some miscellaneous. You have a phone, you still want to buy coffee. So in a month, do not spend over 1,100 Canadian dollars in a month. No more than 1,100 Canadian dollars. So in a year, you're spending about 13,000 Canadian dollars. Okay, 13,000 Canadian dollars in a year. When you spend that, remember you're taking home what? 52,000 Canadian dollars. Let's translate that 52,000 Canadian dollars into Kenya shillings. And I'm going to give an example with Kenya. I'm Kenyan, okay? That's what I'm familiar with. So 52,000 Canadian dollars in a year, that's the equivalent of about 4.5 million Kenya shillings. 4.5 million Kenya shillings you're taking home. Then the 13,000 Canadian dollars you're spending in a year, that's about 1 million Kenya shillings. Okay, so take 4.5 less 1 million, you will still take home 3.5 million Kenya shillings. 3.5 million Kenya shillings is what you take home after taxes. Okay, so if you're here for 5 years, you take that 3.5, and remember what I said, make sure you have a system in place in Kenya, whether it's a money market fund. Okay, have that online account whereby you can be putting your money. Don't send your money to anybody. Have a system whereby you can put your money directly into your Kenyan bank account when you're in Canada, so that you're able to deposit this 3.5 million. So you can remit that directly into your bank account or into your money market fund. So you find that once you remit that money, 3.5, In a year, you're still going to get an interest. And please, I know there's going to be taxes involved. I'm not a tax guru, so I'm going to leave that. But I'm going to work on the assumption that you get 10% interest out of your 3.5. So you're still getting 350 Kenya shillings a year. When you compound that, you're looking at being able to comfortably have 4 million Kenya shillings in a year. So in 5 years, guess what? You have your 20 million Kenya shillings. And you're still living, you're eating, you're sleeping, you're doing everything, and you're not starving yourself. So with 20 million Kenya shillings a year, remember about the exit plan. So if you're only here for 5 years, you can comfortably go home with 20 million Kenya shillings. When that money is in a trust, it's in a mutual fund account. Okay, that is giving you the interest. So you're still going to be getting 2 million Kenya shillings in a year as interest. Okay, when you divide that by 12, you're still taking home about 166,000 Kenya shillings, per month. That is extra income. That is interest. So if you already have a plan, if you go back home and integrate and find yourself a job or do something, or maybe you have an extra amount of money, maybe you work here for 6 years, 1 year salary, you go home and start a business, you still have your 20 million Kenya shillings and the interest that gives you. So that's like an extra income, and you can still be making some money somewhere, working, doing something. So isn't that a plan? That sounds like a really good plan. So again, remember, have a plan of what to do with that money, because I know it's very easy to eat that money. And I'm saying eat, tau tau, you can eat that money. I heard Kenyans say that you eat money tau tau. It's easy to do that, so please don't do that. Okay, so have a plan of what to do with your money, because you've sacrificed a lot. That's a big sacrifice, 5-6 years out of your life. Okay, the other thing, please do not overstay in this country, because if you overstay, don't stay over 10 years if you're planning to go back home. If you overstay, it's going to be very hard for you to go back and reestablish yourself. Okay, please, 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 again, this is kind of money that you can get with a regular job. I know some people somewhere abroad are gonna be looking at me like, how dare you tell people to do that? Yes, it's possible. I'm telling you that it's possible in this country. It's achievable. Okay, for people who have a temporary goal, not for people who came here and got homes, acquired property, and now you're paying money everywhere. No, if you come here with a goal of going back home, that is very much achievable. And that doesn't require an executive level job. No, you can do that with regular job, but you need 2 jobs. Okay, my friend. Lastly, you're going to have to ignore what people say, whether back home or whatever. You have a goal, you have a mission. Work on your mission. Please subscribe, like this video, share this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.